What is up, everyone? Welcome back to some more Norwich career mode on FC26. Today we're looking at something a bit different, FA Cup football against Stoke. So as a result of that, I've rotated the team quite a lot, but we did struggle with our first FA Cup game this season, so I thought I would not change it too much. Grimshaw in goal, Fisher Mahovo fullbacks, Wright comes in, who else? I kept Forson at cam, and Schlupp at left wing, Sienat's right wing, Makama down the middle, so very changed front three there, but still got some good players like Forson, Matson in the team. And they made a mistake, so both teams just making mistakes in the first 20 minutes, no highlights whatsoever. Oh, he's not even at the near post. Cordoba nearly scores, to be fair. Oh, it's a brilliant through ball to Sienat, what a ball. Oh, cut it back. Oh, it was a good chance. Finally a good highlight in the game. That was much better. That through ball from Fulham is brilliant. Right, that is half time. Pretty dull game, to be honest. Not many highlights, just a lot of possession in the midfield for Stoke in particular. Pretty much for 30 minutes of the game. So we just need to get a goal really in the second half from one of the bits of play we have. Schlupp just going to shoot with him. Well, just at the keeper. I mean, Schlupp hasn't got a great shooting stat, has he? So, going to cross one in this time. Schlupp's surely going to get that. Oh, at the keeper again from Schlupp. Come on, look. Go on, Makama, lad. Oh, he's gone in right at the end. Makama's header. Last minute winner. Brilliant. I told you I wanted him to get a goal. He's got a goal. And I think that's his first shot of the game, but he's tall. He gets his head on it. Near post header. The keeper can't do anything about it, and a brilliant way to win the game. And actually the game's been so much better in the second half. We've been keeping a lot more of the ball, creating a lot more chances, and I don't care how we score. Makama header is a very good way to score those. Get his first goal, I think, of our career mode season. Oh, it's just beautiful header. Well, that is full time. Well, we've been struggling a bit more in the FA Cup this season, it seems, but we've still come away with a win. Thankfully we don't have to do any extra time or replays or anything like that this season, because we don't need that again. Alright, second game today against Birmingham. This probably will be another tough game. Birmingham are a team where I think we got a 0-0 against them. They're just a very good defensive setup team, and it's very hard to break them down, but you know, we're using basically the first team now. Hopefully that will be an improvement. It was very hard to actually create it. Well, we created some good chances, we just couldn't find a goal in that second half against Stoke. So hopefully in this game we can utilise the better players in our team and hopefully try and get a goal, even though it's going to be hard because it's Birmingham. Playing it up the pitch quickly here. Long shot comes in. Well, it's a bit of a waste. A lot of teams have done that this season, just shooting from nowhere near. Good, yeah. Well, I didn't even mean to give it there, but is he onside? Bloomin' heck. I mean, I wanted that to Forson. The amount of times this game passes it incorrectly. I've barely pressed Y, but that's a brilliant through ball considering it's not the input I wanted. I mean, look, who would ever try that ball? Like, seriously, why would I ever try that? Like, usually that just wouldn't work in general. If I tried that, it wouldn't have worked. But it's 1-0 and, well, one good chance was scored. Sargent, of course, probably the best player in the team, so try and have a shot in a minute. Ah, well done, Medic. Poor shot in the end. That's half time. Well, after our goal, I mean, Birmingham have really grown more into the game. Haven't had any really good chances, but they're getting up the pitch well. They're getting behind the back line pretty easily at the moment, so we need to improve defensively at times. Compact. Oh, it's lovely though. It's lovely, finally. 2-0. Two brilliant chances for us. We scored both. It's really hard to break them down again, Birmingham, but we found a little gap, and that's because there was movement from the players on the ball and off the ball there. Exactly what you need when you've got a midfield press from Birmingham and the back line just kind of stands still. But yeah, Sarge moves. I mean, Forson doesn't, but Sarge moves for Forson, and we've scored. And this is the difference, though. You know, if we were using the same players in attack from the last game, we definitely wouldn't be winning 2-0. Stacey does well. So we've been defending well with our full-backs and centre-backs, getting good stand tackles. Far away though. Got to defend again here. good. Again, really good block this time from Darling. Try and get Sarge through. Lovely stuff. Not the greatest first touch, to be honest. We're still going to shoot with them. What a save. Surely Eurosec on the rebound. Well, I said what a save. That was a shocking save. He probably should save that second one. I know he's had to adjust, but that is 3-0. That'll be the game for us. Eurosec gets his second goal of the season. Yeah, initial good save. Just takes a very long time to stand up the keeper, and honestly, he should probably still save the second one. I don't know. Looks like he should. He just parries it into the goal. Classic FIFA. But that is 3-0, and well, I don't even know. We've basically had 3 good chances and scored all 3. That's what it seems like. Here they come down the wing this time. Can we defend as well? Again, yeah. I mean, that was a bit of a mistake from Birmingham, but again, all of the back 4 have put in really good performances in this one. All right, full time, 3-0 win. Well, basically 3 really good chances and 3 goals for us. An incredible defensive performance from the whole back line actually in this game as well. The third goal was basically scored from Harry Darling putting a brilliant block, and we countered from that. But yeah, Medic was really good. Stacey was good, and Ben Cresceno was also really good. So yeah, we've been rewarded for that defence. Okay, third game today against Sheffield Wednesday. They are rock bottom of the league, so I've made some changes to the starting 11. We have got a couple of tough games after this as well, but Cianats comes back at the right wing, Visgarden on the left wing, Schwartau at cam, McLean Matson as our DMs, and Schlupp and Fisher as the fullbacks, so they're the changes. I thought I'd go for make things a bit interesting at the start of the game, try and go for a nice finesse shot. Hasn't worked, obviously. Pretty good save from the keeper, to be fair. I think we're going to be able to have a lot of chances in this game just because they're really bad. Well, he got round me easily there. It's a good cross, you know. Good save. It's an empty net. Oh my lord, we're losing. Oh dear. Well, you know, the difference here is that I completely messed up with Callum Fisher at right back, and actually in the last game against Birmingham, they could have done the same thing, but we were cutting the ball out so frequently. Kovacevic takes a long time to get up after the save he makes. Don't necessarily blame him, honestly. I think it's just my bad defending, but we're losing against Sheffield Wednesday at home. Good through ball. Here we go. Visgarden, 1-1. As soon as we carve out a good chance, we have scored, and I expected this the whole game. It's taken us 30 minutes nearly to get a chance like that, but I think it's probably the back line, the 5-back Sheffield Wednesday have that it's probably a bit awkward to try and break down just because there's so many people defending at all times, but I expect more of this, to be honest, in the rest of the game. I still think we should easily win this game, even though we were losing 1-0. Near post, just off target. We had a shot like that in the last video with Sargent. Just a quick ball to him and shoots instantly. Right, half time 1-1. Bit of a shock, honestly, considering to Sheffield Wednesday. We did equalise, but honestly, haven't really been good enough to win the game at the moment. We've been a little bit better since we got the goal, but it's just hard to get the ball off Sheffield Wednesday when they're passing it around the back a lot of the time. Try and get that through to Schwartau. What a pass from Matson. Schwartau, it's 2-1. I thought I was going to get tackled right at the end there before Schwartau shot, but he hasn't been tackled, and it's 2-1. But that pass from Matson was brilliant. But yeah, it's a bit more high tempo from our team. We are putting some good tackles in, trying to get the ball up the pitch. We have messed it up a couple of times with heavy touches and just bad passes, but at the same time, you know, the more we make those tackles to get the ball forwards, the easier it is going to be for us to create a chance like that. And Schwartau scores. Nice to see that as well. And it's 2-1. Oh, high foot, ref. High foot. Good block. Can't get it out, though. Blocked again. No. Bad shot. That was an incredibly high foot. I mean, it works. He keeps it. Visgarden. Into the box, Sargent strike the keeper. Alright, well that is full time. 2-1 win in the end. Not as comfortable as I would have hoped, but You know, it's one of those games where we maybe haven't played as well, but it doesn't matter because the quality of Sheffield Wednesday just isn't there, and we still managed to get 2 goals despite the fact that we kept making mistakes at times in midfield and attack, to be honest. Alright, penultimate game of the day against Leicester, so yeah, pretty tough game, honestly. Some players come back, Jurasek, Forsen, there will probably be improvements to the team, but Diallo on the left wing. Yeah, I mean, the team's good enough to win games like this. I know they are, because we were doing it earlier in the season. Oh, what? No. Oh, dear. Well, initially, it was an insane interception there from Matson, but I've tried to pass it. I've given it right back to Leicester. Jordan Ayew scores. And actually, Kovacevic makes the first save as well, but yeah, it's just a bit of a mess. Yeah, I shouldn't have tried to pass it to Harry Darling. Maybe should have tried to clear it. It's really poor from me. But we're losing against Leicester. Oh, lovely 1-2. Diallo finds Sargent. Messed that up. Shot at the keeper there with Sarge. Really good build-up play though. Mistake here from Leicester. Could be costly. Forsen's on the run. Lovely ball. Oh, he's blooming missed it. I should have taken a touch maybe. We've had 2 really good chances actually. On another day we would have scored both of them. Oh my god. Lovely through ball. Sargent's on. 1 touch, shoot. Off target. I mean, you know, that was the problem with the last shot. I didn't take a touch. This time I take a blooming touch and he still misses the target. What we should have scored one of these chances. Well, half time, we're losing 1-0. We basically gave him the goal, really. But we've had 3 incredibly good chances. We missed the target twice and hit one at the keeper, which we should score. So, yeah, if we keep playing like this in the second half, hopefully we will not miss the target and actually score some goals. You know, it's not going to change now. Well, we can't really afford to be shooting like that. I mean, it's my fault, but... Alright, well, we've lost the game. It's just those missed chances in the first half, I think. A lot of that second half, Leicester just had a lot of the ball, and it's quite hard to get it off them when they're sprinting with their pacey players at times. And it's pretty similar to the first half, honestly. Midfielders making mistakes and then also making good tackles. So, just a bit of inconsistency, honestly, and that's, you know... We played just as badly, though, against Sheffield Wednesday. The difference is, though, Leicester were much better at defending and keeping the ball. Sheffield Wednesday weren't. Alright, final game of the day against Southampton, so it doesn't really get any easier, although Southampton are in 10th place. That probably won't mean much in-game, but they've been struggling this season. Few changes, Quisgarden on the wing, Schwartau at cam, Schlupp at left-back, McLean comes in. Yeah, we need to take more control in the midfield in this one, and we definitely need to utilise the pace of Quisgarden, hopefully. We had some really good chances in the last game. We just need to make sure when we get chances like that in this game, we need to score them, really. Jurasek, we just call him out of possession. Jurasek's chance, please don't miss. I mean, look. That is the problem we had in the last game. What is Jurasek doing? He can't miss a target from there. So much space and time. I've slowed the ball down just so we can get a good shot off. And the manager's looking around like, what the hell are you doing? Get off the pitch, honestly. I might sub him off for that 5 minutes in. Oh dear. It's going to be a card. Slide tackles are quite difficult. Right, yellow card, okay. It's the wrong input. I needed to low cross it. Better. Schwartau. There we go. A shot on target that isn't at the keeper. And we finally made it 1-0. We've, again, struggled a bit in this game, but Southampton, it seems like when we get down the wing and try and cross it into the middle, it seems pretty easy to get it there. So, they clearly don't know how to deal with that, but maybe we should try and do that more. I mean, they're calling for offside, but maybe instead of calling for offside, you should actually try and make the tackle. How about that? But you haven't, so have it. But it's 1-0. That's a good finish as well from Schwartau. He scored a couple of goals today, and that's really good to see because he's quite low rated and he's a young player. Ball to Sargent's really bad. Alright, half time, 1-0. We're still struggling in this game, honestly. We're making mistakes. We're struggled with some of the passing again. Trying to find the players. We seem to be more successful going down the wings in this game and crossing it in, so I really think we should keep trying that. Oh, Stacey's horrible there. Well, he's done well in the end, but he's dragged himself out of position. I wasn't even controlling him. Need to make sure we don't lose it too often, because we will concede if we're not careful. Good ball. Armstrong. Well, what did I just say? We need to make sure we don't give it away too much, otherwise we'll concede. That's exactly what's happened. 1-1. It's our own fault, honestly. It's just the passing has not been good enough. It's not been in a particular part of the pitch. At times it's been in defence, mostly been in midfield, but at times it's also been attack. So, you know, can't be. It's just too easy, honestly. We've been really struggled today, actually. Have that, Southampton. I'm not allowing you to get any points from this game. We're making so many mistakes, but Sargent's in our team. Give him one chance down the middle, bang. They haven't even been good, Southampton. They haven't actually been good at all, but we've just kept giving him the ball back because we're passing it really badly. Shot power near post, can't deal with it. What? It's 2-1. Oh, we're catching him out now, late in the game. It's beautiful. Finesse it. Oh, it's a beautiful third goal. We've caught him out. We've actually played it really well. Much more composure there, and that's the difference. We didn't lose the ball that time. We went down the wing with Schlippen, Kviskar, and cut it into the middle. Sargent, lovely through ball to Schwartau. And now, you know, well, about 5 minutes ago we were drawing the game. Now we're winning by 2. But that is the difference. The link-up play is actually flowing, and we're not giving the ball away in bad positions. So, yeah, that's exactly what I scored. And Schwartau scores again. Second goal in this game. Brace for Schwartau. Only 85 minutes. It doesn't matter if we click at some point. There we go. 3-1 win away from home. The last 5 minutes we played really well. The rest of the game, not so much. But Southampton didn't play well at all, actually. And if they managed to get a draw out of that, that would have been pretty disappointing. Alright, we're ending the day 18 points clear of second. So, further ahead. We actually have struggled a lot today. Obviously, the first game, we get the goal at the end. That is in the FA Cup. It's a bit different because we've got a very rotated team. But in all the other games today, I mean, Birmingham, we defended really well. And we basically scored every shot. But the other games, we were losing 1-0 against Sheffield Wednesday. We struggled in that game. It felt like the passing in the earlier games, a lot of that was the game just giving it to players I'm not aiming at, whereas towards the end I was just making bad passes myself. We lost to Leicester, even though we had 3 really good chances, we missed some. And in that last game there, again, you know, the last basically 5 minutes of the game, we played really well. And I think the main issue today has been really just trying to get the ball forward without making a mistake in midfield. Because actually we made a lot of good tackles today with the midfielders and defenders, but then we just kept giving it away with those same players. It was definitely a lot harder today, probably because of those mistakes I was making in general. But I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Please smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, something you haven't done so already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day. This has been Minikitman signing off, and peace.